In the first stage, you are just feeling bad. You get home, you sit on the couch, and there's the whole momentum. Maybe something happened at work, maybe with someone, a fight, or you just feel bad for no reason. You're just there sitting and just have that sensation that now you don't have these distractions to reach out, like your phone and things like to distract you. And so you're there and you just feel yourself and you feel uncomfortable with yourself, with your emotions, and you feel trapped. But after a while, that happens. And stage two, you can start finding some glimpses of something else, some neutrality, you could say, where you're just feeling bad most of the time, maybe with these negative feelings, negative thoughts. But at some point, you just hear a sound, you just feel a sensation. And just for a brief moment, you were out. And it was neutral. It was nothing special, nothing spectacular, but it was out. You feel a certain kind of release just for a few seconds, maybe. On the third stage, when you dwell into that deep enough, a different thing happens that you actually feel most of the time when you're just calm down and not pulling these inner stories about how you don't like your life so much. And you just, in the third stage, you are kind of big time when you're sitting, you're not thinking so much about it. So you're kind of neutral for half of the time, let's say, or for a few minutes at a time. You're just there. It's just fine. It's not bad. It's not good. You're just there. If you stay in there, something important happens after a while. You start kind of learning to wait or just stay with yourself. And you have this sense of continuum. Like you sit there and there is a kind of a restful sensation. You can stay all the time in there and you don't feel really bad. You're kind of fine for the whole time. Let's say you're sitting there for 1 hour and you're just there and you notice that as much as you don't follow the stories in your mind, you're kind of fine all the time. You're just there sitting and life is fine. You can enjoy yourself to some extent. But in the fifth stage, you notice that after the big problem is that as you have been dwelling in this sense of excitation all the time in your life with the screen time and all this busy lifestyle we have nowadays, when you sit, you're so tired that if you just stay there without doing nothing for a while, you just fall asleep. Maybe not completely, but you're kind of like drowning. You're kind of like feeling, okay, it's good, it's okay, but I just feel a bit dull. If you stay with that, the sixth stage, you find that actually it's not just dullness. You stay with a sense of presence that is a bit deeper than that. It's just being here live. It's not something spectacular. It's not something you haven't lived before. It was there all the time in all the moments of your life. You just feel that you are here. But there's a sense of tranquility and peace. And you clearly start noticing that your mind really, really stops thinking so much about anything. You are just like what may your dog be? Just listening to something and you're just listening to something. You're just here, you're just here. And that already start feeling pretty much peaceful, like intensively peaceful. Most people certainly don't feel this for most of their lives, actually. It requires some deliberate surrendering of your inner stories, of your inner life, in order to start noticing this background of your life where you feel there and you rest. But that's the sixth stage. There's even more to that because you're just surrendering, you're just chilling, you're just letting it happen. But at some point, you can go even deeper. You notice that you can relax something about your way of understanding the world that gives you a deeper sense of, you're not just neutrally fine. There's a sense of peace that start coming into your experience. There's a sense of, I'm fine. It's not so bad, actually kind of good. And you can extend that all over. On the eighth stage, you can actually start feeling that, wait, this is not just peaceful. This is actually pretty much feeling well. Not because of anything. Not because you have good news. Not because you have something especially going in any way or you're different. You just feel that as you can rest so much, so profoundly, and so deeply, you can actually notice that just being alive is kind of interesting, but in a positive way, in a sense that, wow, being alive is not just neutral. You don't need to be telling yourself positive things or trying to achieve goals to feel motivated and to feel this pull like you have to be all the time. Suddenly you notice, no, wait, you can feel good, not just peaceful. You can feel good without doing much. And the ninth stage is that stabilizing that, because of course there is certain ups and downs to all these inner states. And basically in the ninth stage, you completely stabilize that fully. Like it just feels like that all the time, every time you sit, and you start extending your sessions. And in the 10th stage, you can actually rest fully, as if you were, I mean, just going to give you an analogy, but imagine that you're resting in a beautiful beach, perfect degrees, perfect everything, and you're just there and you're just enjoying yourself. That is your natural state and can be practiced and extended for incredible amounts of time. So 10th stage is when you have mastered so much this art of letting go that you can feel that you are just there, happy for no reason, for as long as you want. And this is, my friend, the art of meditation. So if you want more information, you can pick a book. For example, this one, The Attention Revolution, and we'll teach you how to go through these stages and stabilize in all of them. But if you feel that you will benefit from a more engaged interaction, then just follow the links below. Thank you for watching.